Keep it realistic. Keep it realistic. Keep it realistic. Keep it realistic.
Welcome back to Realistic Fishing. It's that time of year where I'm going to start out each trip fishing for bass. So we're going to add a little procure, and we're going to fish a baby brush hog to see if we can get a bite, a bass bite. I might be early, but that's all right. It's worth a try if there's a chance. I'll do this for 5 or 10 minutes, and if I don't get one, we'll move on to something else. So it's a cool day today. Probably the high 50s. I'm guessing the water is also in the high 50s. But the fishing has got to pick up sometime. The bass will come shallow eventually, and I want to be here when they do. So far, nothing. I think I'm still too early to get one on a lure like a baby brush hog. Well, some guys have showed up and they are, looks like, test driving a jet ski. So I'm giving them the right of way at the boat ramp, and we're gonna go somewhere else.
Merry Christmas to you. Ho, 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 ho. And keep it realistic.
All right, we've moved to Skeletor Park. Instead of fishing with the Texas rig, we're going to go with a small jerkbait to see if we can find any larger fish. And let's just get started. Let's check that drag. In case I get something, I don't want to instantly snap off. Look how high the water is, up into the grass by the parking lot. Lots of extra water can mean lower temperatures. That could actually be worse for the fishing. So far, nothing. No bites. I think we're gonna have to go with a float rig. Nothing on lures, not even a bite. We tried the Texas rig earlier at that other spot. Jerkbait over here, nothing. Six-inch bluegill.
I'm Cousin Condry, and you're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Another bluegill here. Come on, let's get another one. Something a little bigger. I might even switch to a gulp minnow, just in case there might be a crappie around, something like that. I expected them to be here and scattered and going for the worm, but I'm not getting a ton of bites. I have to comment on that boat that was over here earlier. Dang it, I just had a bite. They did end up keeping their distance, and I appreciate that. It's becoming obvious I'm dealing with small bluegill in this area. Like I said, we might get a gulp minnow and go that way. Fish the mouth of the channel. Maybe we can find something bigger and better over there. Fish on small bluegill. Just like the rest of them, 5 inches. Hey, I'm glad I'm catching something. Don't get me wrong. This fish is totally curled up. Okay, this might work right here. We'll start with the worm, then we'll finish with a gulp minnow, then it's time to go. We're about to switch it up to a gulp minnow and see if the minnow profile does any better. But fishing at the mouth of the channel, fish isn't much better, is what I was about to say, and then I finally got one. Not bad, not bad. Pretty much the same as the other side over by the boat ramp. 6-inch bluegill. All right, let's try the gulp minnow. I wanted to catch more than just one fish. I was just saying I wanted to catch another one, and I got one. Let's see what it is. Bluegill. All right, you've convinced me to stay for another cast or two. That's a good looking fish. Not very big, but at least I'm catching something.
This is John from Knoxville, Tennessee. You're watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.
Oh, did I get him? I got him. This feels like a little bit better of a fish. Okay, that's probably the biggest fish so far. Good color on this one. This one's just about 7 inches. Green, copper, maybe a tiny bit of pink. Yeah, good looking fish. Fish. This is a better fish. Last fish of the day right here. What is this? It's a largemouth bass. Check it out. Last fish of the day right here. We got a little 1/4 pounder with cheese. Getting closer to a 1/2 pound, but we're still gonna call him a Royale with cheese. Yeah, good one. I got him on a float rig with a gulp minnow and a BG1 jig head. All right, let's let it go. Largemouth bass to end the day. Well, I still have my gulp minnow, and since I do, we're gonna make another cast. Bonus cast right here. One more fish. Fish on. Even after getting that bass, I still didn't want to leave. Here's another nice bluegill. I keep saying one more, but I don't want to leave. I want to catch another one. Nice bluegill, one of the better fish today. Good color too.
Keep it realistic.
Keep it realistic. Keep it realistic.
Keep it realistic.
Keep it realistic.
Keep it realistic.
Keep it realistic.
Once again, I think that worked out fairly well. Got some bluegill, even a small bass over here at Skeletor Park. No bass on the lures. That first spot, you know, someone showed up with a jet ski, so it was time to go. Anyway, thanks for watching Realistic Fishing. Keep it realistic.